What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Time Lord. Time Lord, thank you so much for being a member of the herd, a member of the Patreon, for being such an incredible human being and supporting me the way that you do. I can't tell you how much it means to me and how much it keeps the channel going, so thank you so much for that, and thank you for this month's request, because y'all, first of all, it's an artist I have never heard of before, and I'm so sorry. At least I don't think I've heard them before. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I'm sorry if I butcher this name. Jared, I believe it's going to be pronounced Jared Halley. I think it's Jared Halley. I originally thought Hawley. I've had other people say that, like, you know, the UK pronunciation would be like Haley for Haley's Comet. It got confusing. I'm gonna go. As far as I can tell from an American standpoint, it is Halley. So we're gonna go with that. But yes, either way, this is Jared doing a cover of Josh Groban's song "Believe" from the Polar Express. And y'all, the Polar Express has a very particular place in my heart, in my soul, in my history, because I'd never seen this movie. I watched it for the first time as part of last year's Christmas party, and I loved it. I adored it. It was fantastic. And then that section of the Christmas party, that section of the stream, because it was over multiple little recordings, that recording got completely destroyed. It was corrupted. I could not get a good copy of it. I tried everything. So I completely lost the entire reaction to the Polar Express for my first time, and only the people who were there in the Christmas party got a chance to see it. So the Polar Express has just a very special place in my heart of, like, I loved it. Oh, damn. At the same time. So I can't wait to see what this is, because I can't remember the song "Believe," because like I said, I've only watched this movie once last year, so I'm gonna have to watch it again this year just for my own enjoyment. But also, like I said, Herd Christmas Party this year, it is literally I don't know, following these reactions. We're gonna do this reaction. There is a second one coming out in my channel, and then basically an hour from when this video started, our Herd Christmas Party begins, and it's a 12-hour stream of all Christmas movies, all Christmas song reactions. It's going to be so much fun, and I've double, triple, quadruple set myself up, so I'm not going to lose a single second of the thing this time. I'm going to be able to have it all right there once I'm done to enjoy the reactions and share them later. So check us out over on Patreon if you want to join the Herd Christmas Party. But before all that, we are going to get into this reaction. This is Jared Halley. There I go again. Jared Halley doing "Believe" from Polar Express. Let's go.
Children sleeping, snow is softly falling.
Yo, first of all, immediately we can see my man he's got some range to his voice right there. He's coming in with that deep stuff, and then there were those nice high ooh notes at the same time. Absolutely gorgeous. What I love that he's done in this section just back here that we just passed, as he's singing this section, it's so cool the way that his voice in the mix, half of the time, it is perfectly matching the voice that is singing the main section, and it's almost like that voice slips into the group of them. And then there's other sections where it just seems to come to the front more, and it's like, yeah, like the backing vocals and the kind of backup singing just meld so well with the main vocals that it's like it just occasionally has these moments where it pokes out in like main vocals and then in the mix, and then do you get what I mean with that at all? Just like the way that it's done here, his voice just works so well.
Children sleeping, snow is softly falling. Now dreams are calling, like bells in the distance. We were dreamers not so long ago, but one by one we to grow up when it seemed the magic slipped away.
I like the kind of little bit of theatricality in his voice in that moment there. In the when it's he kind of like he's been beautifully full on singing this whole time, and then that when it seemed moment, it felt like more kind of the sing talking or the real character style moment of that you'd hear like on Broadway or on a stage show when the characters, you know, it just felt like more of a talk singing, and it was so well done.
All had to grow up when it seemed the magic slipped away. We find it all again on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying. Hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. If you believe.
This man, Jared, my guy, he sounds incredible in any of those ranges. Like you got the main kind of chest voice where he's pumping out those big volumes, but then like I think it was it said if you just believe the like high voice came in and just sounded so good. And the whole way through the back of this, we have these deeper, more bassy style of singing. He's just doing it all and doing it so well. How has it taken me like almost coming up on 2 years on YouTube to hear this guy for the first time?
Trains move quickly to their journey's end. Ooh, destinations are where we begin again. Ships go sailing far across the sea, where constellations lead them, trusting starlight.
Yo, I don't know. I've only seen this movie once, and I think this might be. I think this might be how the movie first starts. I want to say I might be completely wrong with that though. I genuinely can't remember where this falls in the movie. But what I will say is, I'm curious if the line they say about constellations here. I love the fact that instead of it being sung by like the main lead vocals, it's like those backup vocals sang that bit, and then he picked up afterwards. I'm so curious if that's how the original was. I desperately need to go back and watch this movie again because I need to know the way that it picked up there. Was that how the original brought it through, or is the original like the main vocals singing the whole time? I'm just curious.
Trusting starlight to get where they need to be when it seems that we have lost our way. We find ourselves again on Christmas Day. This time of year on Christmas Day. Believe in what
I love his voice when he goes up into that super high stuff because it has such a kind of I always lose the term for this every single time, and people tell me in the comments, and then by the next time it comes up in a video I forget it and I hate myself for it, and I'm sorry. But like that kind of like choir feel, but like big choir feel where it's like multiple voices, usually another language, singing over the top of each other, and like just an absolute assault of sound that is just so beautiful and so like so gorgeous. But yeah, it's not just choir music. There's like, oh god, there's a name for it and I can't think of it, but it gives like full on very kind of spiritual type vibes. And when he hits those super high notes, that's what it gives me. And yeah, I really need to start remembering the name of that style of music because it's like the second or third time I've tried to reference it and I can never quite remember what it's called. But either way, yeah, like that full kind of not just like kind of choir music, or not just kind of, it's definitely not like the gospel style thing. It's like old school religious style hymns and harmony. That, yeah, either way, what I'm trying to say is his high vocals just hit me in such an incredible way, and he is so good with them.
Seems that we have lost our way. We find ourselves again on Christmas Day. This time of year on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying. Hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside, and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. Just believe.
Yo, the way my man's gonna come through and hit those last few "if you just believes," like full on belting it, singing it from your chest voice, no holding back. He knocked that. That was insane. That was so good. Oh my gosh. I like that. The strength that he came through with was just such a nice way to end it on a crescendo and hit so good. I'm also crazy confused here because we've reached the end of the video. The timer down the bottom of the screen, you guys can't see it because it cuts off that section. Timer down the bottom of my screen, we're at 3:48, and it says that this video is 5 minutes and 21 seconds long. So, but the timeline's at the end, so I don't think there's anything else to this. But no, it just comes up with a loading symbol. All right, must be a YouTube glitchy thing. We know YouTube's weird. But yeah, either way, this was phenomenal. This was so good, so incredible. I need to hear more of what Jared can do, because the way that he has built this song, the way that he has arranged this song, my man knows his voice so well. He performed this so good, and he has such a great classical sound to him that I need to hear so much more of what he does, because I reckon he has some incredible stuff out there that I need to check out. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorite stuff of his is, because I would love to check it out. But y'all, also jump in the link in the description below and give the original a like and a comment, and subscribe to Jared if you haven't already, because he is awesome. Also, leave this video a like and a comment. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check me out over on Patreon. Like I said, in like what, I don't even know, 45 minutes time roughly, we are starting our herd Christmas party. So jump over to the Patreon. Everyone from the $1 tier up to the $50 tier gets access to it. I'm gonna be streaming for 12 hours, so you're basically guaranteed to have at least a little section of the stream where you can pop in, check out some of the reactions, say hi, and yeah, everyone will be able to watch them back immediately after the stream finishes anyway. So you're gonna get like 3 movie reactions, a whole bunch of song reactions that will be right there. So yeah, check that out over on Patreon. I also do weekly polls, a weekly TV show reaction, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.